Plumbing contractors have lately been missing out on leads from Google every single day and not even aware of it. If you want to make sure that you aren't ever missing any leads, stay with me. I'm going to show you how in this plumbing lead generation series. Today, our focus is on Google Chat. Google Chat is showing up not on desktop, but it's showing on mobile. And that's the reason why so many plumbers have missed out on it. What they're doing is they're checking their business profile or their Google business profile on a desktop, and they're missing out on that little chat button and not even aware that it's there. Or even worse, not aware that what's happening on the receiving ends. Most plumbers have not set it up correctly. So let's talk about Google Chat. What is Google Chat? Google Chat is Google's latest tool that they want plumbers to use inside of their Google My Business or Google Business profile. They want to give consumers another way to be able to reach you faster and easier. So what's wrong with using the telephone? The younger generations don't want to use a telephone. Everybody wants to message. Our thumbs have become our standard of communication. Google is aware of that, and they know that consumers want to just be able to start that conversation. You can have it lead to a full-blown conversation on the phone, but you have to be able to respond. You have about 2 minutes to be able to respond to a Google Chat at the very most. If not, that customer is going to bounce and they're going to find another plumber to take care of them. That's why it's so important. So what is the problem? The problem is, number one, awareness. So many plumbers aren't even aware that Google is auto turning these on, and they're not even aware of where those messages are coming into and how to be able to use those. So let me go ahead and walk you through, first of all, Google's notification. As they're turning them on, they're telling you that businesses that fail to respond within 24 hours will have the messaging turned off. That doesn't sound too serious in itself, but it is serious. What they're telling you is that if you're not going to play our game, and if you're not going to respond to customers in another way, we are going to assign these to another plumber who is using our tools, and we're going to give them a lift, and you'll find that you're potentially vulnerable to being suppressed in the search engines. Be a darling of Google. Give them what they want. They're great tools. They work really great. They only benefit you. You just have to keep yourself up to date so that you are using their tools correctly. I'm going to show you here in this video how to be able to your notifications. Go into your business manager at business.google.com and then go into your Google business profile setting, and then you hit the 3 dots and then go into notifications. On the notifications, put in your mobile number right here. And when you put in your mobile number, you need to turn this on right here, get SMS notifications when customers send a message. That is typically defaulted and off, and typically there's not even a number. You could see in this scenario, we have Google Chat on. We don't even have a mobile number. And number two, we don't even have an SMS notification that is turned on. You can't be limited by this. You need everybody all hands on deck to be able to get those messages. And so what we usually like to do is a virtual phone number, and this virtual phone number can do a multiple notification so that your team can be notified on mobile devices that are in front of them, having the person that's responsible. You can give that same thing to your answering service, and so they'll get a text message and they can start responding immediately. They can respond by the computer through the virtual text messaging, but that's really the magic for larger businesses, is to be able to make sure that you never ever miss any leads. And that's the best way to make sure that your plumbing lead generation is always on track. Number one, you don't ever want to miss a lead, but number two is that you don't ever want to start getting suppressed in Google or being left behind. And number three is you want to give customers best option of how to be able to get a hold of you. We have another tool that we've rolled out recently. It's auto chatting. So when they start that chat, it will reply and start asking them, hey, can we help you today? What kind of problem do you have? And it'll say, hey, why don't you go ahead and click here to get on a quick phone call with us? But at the same time, it'll initiate a phone to your office and connect you. You don't want to let people sit around. You want to take chat messaging and you want to be able to turn it into a phone conversation. So that is another high-powered tool that you can use that gets you from text to phone call as quickly as possible. The key is to stop that customer, to get them to engage with you before they go find somebody else. And that's how you take advantage of plumbing lead generation and your Google business and Google Chat. Hope that this has been of value to you. And one last thing is that if you're interested in learning more tips and strategies of how to be able to grow your plumbing business online, we have the Ultimate Plumber Marketing checklist that we have created. It's the same strategies we use in our agency, and it's available on our website completely free. If you go to plumbermarketingusa.com plumbermarketing.us/guide. Goodbye for now.